After posting in solidarity with the people of Palestine, I received notice from my company's HR department that I was being suspended. And then literally hours later, the following morning, I was terminated because my post supposedly went against CCC's values, and I was uncooperative with HR on the phone.
That's Alexandria Dunn. She's one of dozens of people who have been fired for expressing their views on Palestine since October 7th. Others include an NYU doctor who was suspended after he reposted a message supporting Palestinian resistance on his private Instagram account, a Providence City Council member who was fired after he participated in a pro-Palestine rally and posted his support for a ceasefire on social media, a Philadelphia sports reporter who lost his job for expressing solidarity with Palestine, and Scream star Melissa Barrera, who was dropped from her lead role in the franchise for sharing content condemning violence and calling for peace. The list goes on and on. But what was Dunn's fireable offense?
About a week after October 7th, I logged into LinkedIn, and I noticed that very few people on my feed were talking about the ongoing genocide. So for that reason, I went ahead and posted, I'm not seeing a lot of people on my feed discussing the ongoing genocide Israel is perpetrating against Palestinians right now. So I just want to say, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
LinkedIn deleted Dunn's post, and when HR contacted her about it, the representative admitted to not having seen the post. When Dunn was ultimately fired from her management consultant job, she was told the post violated her employer's values.
I reject the idea that my post went against CCC's values. As the co-chair of the inaugural Black Employee Resource Group, I was intimately familiar with CCC's values and trying to uphold them, particularly after George Floyd's murder, when we added inclusion and diversity as some of our values. In my view, it is against their values to fire me for standing with the people of Palestine as they're experiencing a genocide.
CCC Intelligent Solutions, a software development company, did not respond to NowThis' request for comment.
This is a few years after so many corporations looked to understand and make changes in the wake of the racial uprisings that we all experienced back in 2020. And now 3 short years later, when we're dealing with an actual liberation struggle, with an actual revolutionary struggle in Palestine, it's almost impossible for those same people who enacted those programs back in 2020 to see the similarities and to see all of the ways in which these struggles inform each other and are tied together. DEI practices more so are looking to, in my experience, make companies look better, make them look like they care about marginalized populations, instead of actually enacting real change by getting at the root cause of why we need diversity, equity, and inclusion programs to begin with.
Many folks who have been fired, including Dunn, have said they don't regret expressing their support for Palestine.
Everything has changed since October 7th. October 7th revealed so many contradictions that we here in America are living with. If you take liberation seriously, if you are trying to get free, if you recognize that we are not free in this country, I can't say free Palestine without losing my job. I don't have freedom. I don't have the kind of freedom that I would like to have. Speaking up is the first step towards liberation.